You're watching KDCG, uniquely Acadiana, a Delta Media station.
Hi, I'm Tanya Langley. I am a vet tech here at Eunice Animal Hospital. I've been an employee here for a very long time. This is Swish and Magnum, and another tech, Lindsay Richard, and we are LA South.
Right here, right now, it's LA South. I'm your host, Pamela Kay, and Elvis Presley is still the king of rock and roll. And we've got a special tribute to him today with extraordinary actor Johnny Rock to his lasting legacy.
My name is George Oldenburg. I'm the owner of the Zoo of Acadiana. This is Vincent, and we are LA South.
Hi, I'm Randy Topher with Topher's Manufacturing, and I am LA South.
Johnny Rock is an amazing actor, comedian, DJ. The list could go on, but we don't have time for that. Right now, here's Johnny. LA South has a very special guest today. From what I hear, he is a hunk of burnin' love.
That's right, baby.
But you know what he did to me? He told me he was going to wear an Elvis costume, and he told me to wear one too. I don't normally dress like this for LA South, and you know this. But here I am without a change of clothes. Is he wearing an Elvis costume? No, I don't think so. Just where are your Elvis costumes?
Back at Graceland. I did this just so I can get her in the Elvis jumpsuit. You look great.
I'm trying to work it, but
PCB, baby.
I didn't do the wig though. So.
Here, wear mine.
Wait, let's trade. Let's trade. Yes. Tell me, you have so many amazing Elvis stories, but my favorite is the extremely funny one, and it has to do with something you find in the kitchen.
Something you find in the kitchen. Okay, the kitchen. All right. I think it was back in 1994 when the Elvis stamp was released. It was, nationwide. It was a great big deal. And I was living in San Antonio at the time, and I was DJing for an oldies radio station called KONO. And I was always doing special things for Elvis's birthday and on the anniversary of his death. I'd always have like an all Elvis night on the radio. And there was a lady that lived in San Antonio by the name of Victoria Fontana, who was the aunt of Elvis's drummer, DJ Fontana. And she owned an Elvis museum in San Antonio, and she would come to be a guest on my radio show, and I would do some Elvis shows around town and stuff. And she actually hired me to be the official Elvis in front of the Alamo on the day of the stamp release. And I intentionally did not take my suit to the cleaners. So when I showed up that morning at the Elvis...
Like today?
Like today.
How convenient. Okay.
I walked into the Elvis Museum with my suit over my shoulder, and I told her, I said, Mama, I called her Mama because that's what Elvis called her, Mama. So I said, Mama, I can't do this. She goes, oh, honey, what's the matter? I said, can you believe the cleaners claim they clean this suit? I said, it smells like sweat. I can't do it. She goes, oh, honey. She says, oh, honey, we'll powder it up. We'll freshen it up. It'll be all right. I said, no, I'll be too embarrassed. And I was looking at his suit in the glass case behind her. And then she caught on. She went, you want to wear his, don't you? I said, oh, just think of the publicity. I don't think anyone's ever actually wore one of Elvis's actual jumpsuits. And she says, I tell you what, you get out the glass case and you go try it on. if it fits, you can wear it for the press conference and for photos, but you have to perform in your own suit.
Sweaty.
I said, okay. And I lifted it up off the hanger out of the glass case, and it was really, really heavy. I mean, it was very heavy, you know, with all the jewels and everything on it. And she says, don't let it touch the ground. It's like the American flag, you know, Elvis's jumpsuit, don't let it touch the ground. So I'm going into the bathroom to try it on, and I'm thinking, well, wait, how am I going to put this jumpsuit on without at least the pants legs touching the ground? And I'm thinking, well, she's not going to know, you know. But then all of a sudden, something came over me, like Elvis will know. So I can't let the jumpsuit touch the ground. So I actually stood on the toilet seat. I closed the toilet seat and I stood on it, and I maneuvered my legs into the suit. And then once I got the suit up to my waist, I stood up and I went to zip it, and I couldn't zip it up.
Whoopsie.
And I'm like, oh no, man, I got it halfway. I mean, you know, and I had a buddy of mine outside the door, so I told him, I said, hey, Carlos, run get me a roll of saran wrap. And he's like, what? I said, just go get me a roll of saran wrap. And so he came back with the saran wrap, and so we wrapped my stomach with saran wrap, and I was able to zip it up, and I walked out, and you know, putting on an actual jumpsuit that was worn by Elvis it just kind of, you can't help. Your hand automatically does this, your lip automatically comes up, and you just start, you know, you become Elvis.
Well, now, ladies, you know the secret. If you want to suck everything in, you don't need Spanx. You just need some plastic wrap from the kitchen.
Right.
But if you've kind of gotten that spirit of Elvis in you, why don't you give us a little bit of that right now?
Well, I actually brought a clip. I did bring a clip. This is an actual clip. See what happened actually after I did the Elvis stamp. Me and Mama Fontana became really, really close and good friends. And I went to her house one day, and I noticed that she had Elvis's jumpsuits. She had 2 of his suits, and they were on coat hangers hanging in her house on closet doors, and his boots were on the ground. And I started looking around. I noticed everything from the museum was inside her house. I said, Mama, what's everything doing here? She says, honey, she goes, I'm 82 years old. I've had my fill. It's just too much for me. I said, well, Mama, what about all those people? You know, because people would come from all over the world to the museum. I mean, Dick Clark had been there, and I read the guest book. Just the people that had been there was unbelievable. And I said, well, you know, what's going to happen when these people come back and the museum's closed? She says, honey, like I said, I'm 82 years old. I've had my fill. If you want it, you can have it all. That day, I went down and I got my license, tax and license permit, and I opened the museum. So then, I had possession of the jumpsuits. So I figured what Graceland didn't know, and so I would occasionally take it out to the museum and actually wear it to perform in at a club called Chevy's in San Antonio, and here's a clip.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the Elvis spirit.
I'm gonna teach you the hand too.
Oh, wait, how many? Oh,
Right there.
okay. Wait, that one's kind of partial?
That's it.
Is that like an I love you symbol, kind of, sort of?
I don't know what it is. It's just the way he waved. Thank you, baby.
Thank you, baby. Wow, I'm feeling it. How did you start feeling it? What age?
I don't know. I was a little bitty kid. I was in elementary school when I first started, you know, digging Elvis. I remember they had the big movie. It was called The Big Movie, where it would be all week they play Elvis movies. And I remember getting off of the school bus and running home because the movie started at 3, and the bus let out at 3:05. So I was running home to watch Elvis, and just different things started happening in my life. And that's, I think like a lot of people, would stand in front of the mirror with a hairbrush and, do Elvis. But different things started happening. I started meeting people that was associated with Elvis. I met the legendary James Burton in Shreveport, and actually started working with James at his foundation. He has a foundation called the James Burton Foundation, where they supply guitars to kids in schools and hospitals. And I got to know Charlie Hodge, who was Elvis's right-hand man. I got to one of my favorite stories was Elvis's cook, Mary Jenkins. Elvis called her May Wee. I talked to Mary, and I called her May Wee too. I said, May Wee, did Elvis ever give you anything? He was always well known for, giving gifts and stuff. She says, no. I said, Elvis never gave you nothing? She goes, no. Well, he bought me a house and a car. I was like, okay.
It's a little something.
She goes, but that's something I had to have. But yeah, he was just a great man. I admired him not only because of his music and some of his movies, but he was a great humanitarian, and his generosity was just unbelievable. And I liked the way he treated his elders and treated ladies, and kind of modeled myself after him.
And you have, literally. But I have 2 questions for you.
Okay.
I want to know, you are such a fan, but you cannot say all of them. I want to know your favorite Elvis song and your favorite Elvis movie.
Man, that is a hard question because there's so many. If I had to pick one, I think, which is a very, not very well-known song, but it's called Raised on Rock. And that's one of my favorite Elvis tunes, called Raised on Rock. Y'all check it out. And my favorite movie would definitely be King Creole, that Elvis filmed in New Orleans.
And so, if people want to see you in action and find out if he is that hunk of burning love we mentioned at the beginning, they can see you at C. Beavers in Metairie.
That's right. I'm a DJ at C. Beavers Bar Music in Metairie. I'm there Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday nights.
Very special thanks to Johnny Rock for that incredible tribute to the King. And you want to make sure and watch out for Johnny on another episode of LA South, where you're going to see some of his movie highlights.
I'm Dr. Ned Fouger, Eunice Animal Hospital. We practice veterinary medicine in Eunice, Louisiana, and I am LA South.
Hi, how you doing? This is Alan with Cutthroat Tattoos in Broussard. I have a little bit of helpful information for you. If you're considering getting a tattoo, there are a few things that you should definitely know. First of all, when it comes to getting a tattoo, it's a lifelong decision. It's permanent. So be sure that whatever you choose, choose well. Think ahead. Think about what you're getting and where you're putting it. Is it going to be a problem if you get a tattoo on your face, as an example? It's going to preclude you from getting a job later? You might want to think twice about that. Not to say that I wouldn't do it for you, but really think about what you're getting and where you're putting it. That's number one. Number two, consider where you're getting a tattoo from. Most people don't know this, but it's illegal to tattoo out of your house. In Louisiana, tattooing is regulated by the Board of Health. All tattoo artists must be licensed, and the only way you can get a license if it's through a licensed tattoo studio. Because when you're filling out all the forms to get your license, it asks what shop are you affiliated with. And every year me and every other tattoo artist in Louisiana have to renew our licenses every year. And there's these certain classes that we have to take every year in order to attain that license. So you want to make sure that you go to somebody who's been properly trained and not somebody at their kitchen table, because that's not clean, it's not sterile. Those people are not licensed. It's illegal what they're doing, and they have not been properly trained in the prevention of cross-contamination or sterilization, or how to prevent you from getting a disease. And the biggest thing I can tell you is most people think all I have to do is make sure they use a new needle, and it's not that at all. It's way much more to it than that. It's not simply the use of a new needle, which is very important, by the way, but there are many other ways that you can acquire an infection, such as hepatitis or something worse, from simply not a new needle.
Hi, I'm Brett Badron from Topher's Manufacturing, and I am LA South.
I'm Huey with Honda of Lafayette. We sell motorcycles here, and our number one thing is safety. I am an actual motorcycle safety instructor, and I teach a safety class. Honda has designed a smart educator. Along with the safety class that we offer this smart educator. This is for a student that has never ridden before, intermediate, or we call it advanced, somebody that has been riding for years. We actually have a course that we can tie you into this piece of equipment, and you can ride daytime, nighttime, rain, fog, rural areas, in town, interstate. It will do everything. You can ride it, and I tell you what, you really find out how your skills are. And you know what? My name is Huey Romero, and I am LA South.
Hey, it's TJ
and Cody
with your Mix 107.1's entertainment news and celebrity gossip with you on a Wednesday, day before Valentine's. Do you have a little thing hitting for Valentine's tomorrow?
There's a few, but we won't go into detail.
Oh, little secret admirer action. So all you ladies out there, watch out. He's going to be secretly admiring you. Good for you, Cody.
Maybe. Who knows?
Good for you. Well, I want to bring this up because I didn't bring it up Monday. The Grammys. Taylor Swift opened up the show in a way that I viewed it as a little risky. In her song, We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together, you know when the guy speaks like he's supposed to call her, he's like, yeah, I want to get back, whatever. Well, yeah, she, it kind of resembled a little like Harry Styles from One Direction, her ex-boyfriend. And keep in mind, he broke up with her a few months ago, last month. And it's a little fresh on her end.
I liked it. I liked what she did.
And I think it's very risky. I think it's a smart move.
Yeah.
But the fact that One Direction wasn't at the Grammys, I think that just was a little weak on her end.
I like the feistiness.
Like the feistiness. Well, you can just about imagine for Valentine's. Anyway, we'll be back with you on Friday. Once again, I'm TJ.
And Cody.
With your Mix 107.1's entertainment news and celebrity gossip. For more information, visit the website at mix1071fm.com. Have a great evening.
My name is Garland Terrio. I'm a volunteer recruitment specialist for Big Brothers Big Sisters of Acadiana. I'm here to talk about our biggest fundraising event of the year, which is called Bowl for Kids' Sake, which is coming up on February 23rd. Bowl for Kids' Sake is our largest annual fundraiser. It's basically a situation where a team captain puts together a team of 5 bowlers, including themselves. Each bowler then has the opportunity to go out into the community and raise money for Big Brothers Big Sisters. There is a minimum donation that they're expected to raise. And then on the day of the event, they come to the bowling alley with their donations, and they get to bowl a couple of games for free, participate in some door prize drawings, and it's just a really fun event, and it benefits Big Brothers Big Sisters. It will take place this year on February 23rd. That's a Saturday, and there are 3 bowling shifts. We try to make it convenient for people through different times of the day. Give us a call at 337-269-0454, or you can visit acadianabigs.com, and there's information about the event on the website, as well as registration forms that you can download and return.
Make sure and check out Johnny Rock at Sea Beavers in Metairie. You definitely want to get a picture with him and his autograph. And also you want to tune in for Friday's show with Wendy G. Kennedy, and you're going to find out some special makeup tips from a woman.